Hi, my name is Jonathan Johnson, and I work for Coldwell Banker in Palm Springs. Just to give you a little background on myself, in 1981, I went to the University of Toledo, and after I was done at the University of Toledo, I returned to my hometown near Cleveland and went to my local community college and took the courses required to take the real estate salesperson exam. I went to work for Hunter Realty and then Hilltop Realty in my first year. I remember my first listing was a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house, 3,000 square feet, listed for like 160 or 180,000. And for 3,000 square feet, times really have changed. In 1986, I moved to Los Angeles, to the Los Feliz area. If you're not familiar with the Los Feliz area, it's by the Griffith Observatory, kind of in between Glendale, Silver Lake, and the Hollywood Hills. And it was a great area to live in because selling real estate, I had very easy access to Silver Lake, Eagle Rock, Glendale, and into the San Fernando Valley and all the Hollywood Hills. After John Douglas was bought out and absorbed by Coldwell Banker, I went to work for Coldwell Banker. In 2009, I moved to a city just east of Pasadena and started working out of our Arcadia office, which served the foothill communities. From there, it was much easier to stay connected to my clients in the Coachella Valley, as my business focus was really shifting to the Palm Springs area. Since I had so much business going on in Palm Springs, in Palm Desert, and Indio, in 2017, I finally took the jump, and instead of being a part-time resident, I became a full-time resident in Palm Springs. I never left Coldwell Banker because of what the company has to offer in the way of its innovative marketing tools and the advertising reach and exposure that it provides to my sellers. Nobody can beat me when I go into a listing presentation and explain to a seller how Coldwell Banker can put more eyes on their property than any other company. And that's what it's all about. Some people liken it to a Home Depot versus the small town local hardware store guy. And, while everybody has a different opinion on that, I believe that I needed to be with a big box company, and it's worked to my advantage, providing all the bells and whistles to my sellers that the little guy just can't compete with. I'm one of a handful of agents in my company in the Coachella Valley that handle all incoming referrals from the Cardis Relocation Network and our industry partners like Navy Federal, American Airlines, Mr. Cooper, Own Up, and just to name a few. I really like working with my veteran buyers because usually they're really easy to work with. And Navy Federal has finally really streamlined their process. And that makes it easier for me to sell the deal to the other agent to get a deal put together when I explain to them how easy a VA loan and the VA loan process is. Also, I've been doing this for such a long time that I kind of know the ins and outs of VA loans, conventional loans, and any other kind of financing a buyer might be looking into. At this stage in my career, I'm not ready to sit at home and watch Judge Judy reruns all day, but I'm not that aggressive, hungry, pushy salesperson that I may have been kind of like 35 years ago. I firmly believe that things happen when they're supposed to happen, and the right house will approach the buyer at the right time. And I think when, as an agent, you're not thinking about your paycheck first and foremost in your mind, you're able to do what's right by your client, if that makes sense. My motivation is to get somebody in a house they really want and to protect their investment, protect their money, and to guide them through that process. It's actually a pretty satisfying job. I really do love my job, and not many people can say that. I'm not so crazy about the paperwork part, but I do love my job, and I love Palm Springs. And thanks for listening.